Hey, what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a pick a pal card video on all about your next relationship. How will your next relationship go? If you are in a current relationship, how will that go as well? Relationships in the present or near future, all about it. It's gonna be like a little short, cute reading for y'all, alright? Because I haven't been here in a minute, and I truly hope it resonates. If you are a returning subscriber, hey friend, you know I mess with y'all the longest way. If you're new here, welcome. I hope these messages resonate. If you find that they do, check out my other videos. Those may resonate as well. Okay. Any songs mentioned will be linked below. I feel like I don't say that enough. So we have 3 pals here. Pal 1 is a picture of a couple, like the guy is holding the phone for her to look at the camera while she does her makeup. Pal 2 is a picture of a couple sitting on an airplane taking a selfie. And then pal 3 is a picture of a couple, one of the girls sitting in the guy's lap. All right. So yeah, pick pals 1, 2, or 3, whichever one sticks out to you the most. And if you can't choose one, watch it through, take what's for you, leave what is not, and we'll be good. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in y'all section. Bye. Hi pal 1, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know all about pal 1's relationship, all about pal 1's next relationship. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords. So your next relationship is going to happen after you got your heart broke or after you feel betrayed. That's not funny at all, but it's just like, dang, like why did that energy come out? But yeah, so your next relationship is going to be after a betrayal. It's going to be after you feel like you have been hurt by someone. This could be a specific situation for some of you where someone could drag you along. Someone could have recently dragged you to the dirt and you walked away just like this, feeling like you were dragged to the dirt, stabbed in the back, betrayed, hurt. But I was gonna say betrayed again. Yeah, somebody could have betrayed you twice. Lied to you, kept certain truths from you, but I'm getting like someone stringing this energy along, okay? And this is literally how you're going into this new relationship, not even fuck not being healed. Like, you're going into this next relationship before you've even completely taken the knives out of your back, before you've even completely processed what you have gone through entirely. The knife is still in your back at this point, okay? So your next relationship, you are definitely gonna still be wounded by whatever interaction you had before you met this person, okay? Yeah, so someone is definitely still gonna be heartbroken by their past, but you're gonna see the potential with this person. This person's gonna see the potential in you. They're gonna be willing to put that work in and take it slow as you need to take it with this person. Your next relationship, you're gonna be with someone who has patience with you, who understands that you have trusted someone before, and maybe they're gonna have to pay a little bit for mistakes that they didn't even make with you, but they're gonna have a lot of empathy to extend towards you. I'm not saying they're gonna be a doormat, but they're certainly gonna be there for you in ways that your last relationship was not there for you. And I do want to say this: if you're single watching this, don't listen to what naysayers say, like how you have to heal before you go into a relationship. All of that is completely true. But if you meet the right person and this person makes you feel good, nothing is perfect, especially not relationships. I feel like single people take a lot of advice from people who have this impression that relationships have to be perfect or they have to be a certain way, when your relationship just has to look like however you are comfortable with it looking like, not any societal projections. So a lot of those advice columns and podcasts and stuff like that are just projections of people's fears Okay, and I'm feeling like this relationship, this next relationship that pile one's gonna be in, you're gonna learn a lot about yourself and a lot about like the fears that could have been holding you back in your past situations. You're not planning on taking that with you, although you might still be damaged, or you know, you might still be hurt over whatever situation that you could be coming from. It's going to be very liberating once you allow yourself to accept that like you're still lovable, even when you're here, even when you're in a 10 of swords and you're still hurt and you're still wounded. You're still capable of being loved fully, and you're still even capable of giving healthy love. Like, it's something about pile one being competent. Like, you're competent enough to not bleed on people who did not hurt you. Okay, so yeah, it's like a lot of people around you may want to like project a lot of fears into you, like, oh no, you need to heal, you need to wait until this and that. But like, you might miss out on like this opportunity to be with this person because you're fearful of what can happen instead of just going for it. So yeah, that's certainly a message from someone, because someone doesn't care whether like you're mentally here or not. Like, they're still wanting to make this offer towards you because this person is going to be so attracted to you with the Queen of Wands. Your next relationship, like, you're not going to have to guess like if this person is attracted to you or not, because they're going to show you how attracted to you they are, how sexy they find you by constantly complimenting you. This person's going to shower you with so many compliments. They're going to make you laugh. I hear giggle, I hear play. Y'all are gonna play around a lot and be like very silly together. This person sees you, they think very highly of you, and they're gonna make you feel that. Now I hear Make You Feel My Love by Adele. Okay, this person sees you as like classy. Sorry. Okay. This person sees you as very put together, and they love how you carry yourself. They love like the clothes that you wear. They love like if you wear like business like attire. I know that's so random. This person just thinks just so highly of you. Like, you're nothing like anything that they've ever experienced before. And this person, like, they're willing to take their time with you, and they're willing to have so much patience with you because they really do trust that you are the one for them. This person might be the sort of person who is like very deep. They believe in intensity. They have a very intense emotions, and it's going to be very refreshing when you're so used to dealing with people who are closed off and emotionally unavailable. This person is not going to be that way at all. It's going to be like not even a breath of fresh air. It's going to be like a glass of cold ice water, clean spring ice water. Okay, and it's going to be very refreshing. And yeah, this person, they're gonna teach you a lot about not being fearful. They're gonna teach you a lot about understanding that you are worthy of being loved. They're going to raise your self-esteem a lot just off of the way that they treat you. In our individualistic culture, we push and persuade people so often to be solid within yourself and don't be codependent and don't depend on anyone and things like that. But that, if you think about it, like, there are people in your life that you can trust. There are people in your life that you can depend on. And you don't have to be some ultra superhuman person in order to go through life. Only if you're around certain people who want you to feel that way, that you have to go through things alone. This person's going to really show you that like this individualistic nature that society pushes onto us does not have to be our truth. It is not necessarily toxic just because you want to lean on them, or this person wants to make you feel safe off of, because if you understand that, like, you understand that that's not unconditional love. That's not God's love. Like, God's love is unconditional. So if you're moving under the premise of you have to be fearful to depend on people, there's nothing unconditional about that. Like, that's a condition. You know what I mean? So this person is really going to give you such pure, authentic love and show you pure, authentic love that you are not used to on a spiritual level. And they're really going to like replenish you. I feel like this person God is going to be introducing this person into your life because God is wanting to remind you what that pure love is from him. Because like I said, it's something about like advice columns or podcasts and like everybody thinking that they like know what they're talking about when it comes to love. It's like the complete opposite of God's love. Like that's not God's love, you know. God does not want his children to be fearful of each other and to want to be whole by themselves. Like, no, like God, like we are, if you believe in God and like Jesus and Christianity, then you know that God made Eve for Adam, so Adam would not be alone. You know, so like this idea that we have to be solid within ourselves, like that's so contradictory to spiritualism. You know, that's so contradictory to like, you know, the Bible's teachings and things like that. Mind you, I'm not a Christian, but that's just an example of doctrine that literally teaches against that sort of concept. So yeah, there's a lot of things that just get so lost in translation out of people being fear of being hurt. So this person is certainly going to help you like not fear that anymore. This person is going to assist with you work really letting go of like, you can't control what other people do. You can only control like your nature, and if you want to love someone, then do that. You know, you cannot say that like you love someone but like you're not going to love them fully because like you don't want to like get hurt. You know, like that's not love. All right, but yeah, enough preaching. All right, so your next relationship, y'all are gonna have like a lot of money. You're gonna be involved with a lot of money and a lot of business activities and things of that nature. Y'all are gonna be very fruitful. If you have kids, your kids are gonna be very fruitful. Y'all are gonna build a lot of generational wealth with each other, and it's like I hear the dream team. Like you and your family, the family that you build with this person is gonna be like the dream team. It's gonna be things that people all strive to get, but not everybody has. Y'all are gonna have that, like the things that people idolize in this lifetime, the things that people desire so deeply, y'all are gonna have that with each other. Okay, so that is what I got for you on all about your next relationship. Thank you so much for coming this far with me, if you have, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey pal 2, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know all about Pal 2's next relationship. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages for Pal 2. Okay, we have the Child of Cups. This is something that's going to start off very small, something that you might even be guarded from. This person might start off as like a friends with benefits, and this could be because of your doing, because you're not willing or ready to be in anything serious. So you're not willing to just share all parts of yourself yet. Like you're not going to be jumping in head first to like move in with anyone and like be committed in that way because you prefer your singlehood right now. So this person is more often than not going to feel like you're blocking them off from the love that they deserve and from the love that they want from you. I feel like deep down this person knows that you are loving and you do have the ability to give this person like the love that they want. But at the end of the day, like you're just not willing to show that right now because you're wanting to give, like you're being stingy with yourself, rightfully so, because you're wanting to elevate. So this is a relationship that's going to very much start off as like you being very guarded. I hear helpless, like you not like looking for this person to like help you, or you just not wanting to be taken advantage of in general. You could have like a negative outlook initially on relationships, which is why you're guarded initially. This person's gonna take a lot, it's gonna have to go through a lot of trials with you, a lot of tests with you, because I'm seeing you straight up side-eyeing this person because like you're trying to fill them out, like you're trying to make sure like like are you playing with me, like are you gonna potentially, yeah, like you're contemplating, like are you gonna potentially hurt me, are you gonna potentially should I take advantage of me, like why do you want me, like why do you want to have proximity to me, like you're gonna be very distrusting of this individual. And I don't even feel like it's out of fear, it's just out of protection. And you are someone, like you're gonna know that you're willing to retaliate to whichever extent in order to protect yourself before you just let anyone come in to your life and take over and like waste your time. You could be someone who feels fearful of aging and being unhappy. Or if you are older, it's like you're not gonna waste like your last few decades of life being unhappy, or you're like you don't want to make room for anyone in your life if like they're like not gonna fit the narrative that you want. Like your happiness is your priority, period. Okay, so you are a critic, like you are gonna be, I hear critique, like you're gonna critique the hell out of this person. You're going to contemplate a lot of their characteristics, a lot of their traits. You're going to be very picky and strategic when it comes to your interactions with this person, because it's not because like you want to be a jackass or anything like that. It's just a simple fact that you just don't want to waste your time. You want to make sure that this person is a perfect fit because you don't mind being alone. In some cases you prefer it. You feel like you get further when you are alone. I feel like this person is going to show up to you in ways to like show you like they're worthwhile. This person will end up proving to you that they are worth the struggle. Or it's not even that they're necessarily bringing struggle to your life. They're going to bring a lot of contemplation is what I'm saying. Like they're going to show you that they're worth you making space for them. Because I'm seeing that that's what you're going to do. They're going to show you that they are a part of your path in some way, shape, or form. You, at some point in time, you are going to feel like this is your soulmate. Because I feel like Paltu's attitude right now is like, you cannot be around me unless like God himself, Jesus Christ himself, have to come down and tell me this is the one for you. You need to sit your ass down and be with this person, okay? And like literally like God, the universe is gonna have to show you so many signs before like you get it wrapped around your head that like you do not have to be defensive towards this person, okay? Because you're like, this was not in my plan. Like I was planning on being single, I was planning on being alone, you know. I went through a lot in life. I feel like I wasted a lot of my time, and the only thing that you really have to offer is possibly like breadcrumbs to this person. Is not because you're like necessarily trying to be emotionally abusive or anything of that nature. It's just that like you just don't see yourself in a relationship right now. So yeah, you really gonna have this person like second guessing their attempts towards you. I do feel like you are gonna give to this person emotionally. It's gonna be very little. Like you're like y'all are straight, because y'all are gonna be like, you can come over once a day on Wednesday. Could hang out with you. We could go on a date every other weekend. No sex. You know, like y'all are strict, okay? And it has like nothing to do with them. Like I feel like you're gonna really like this person. I'm even seeing that you're gonna speak life into this person. You know, you're gonna be polite to them. You're not gonna be mean or grumpy or nothing like that. It's just that it's about you. Like this phase, this era in your life right now is about Paltu. And you know, making space for someone else is just not the most appealing thing for you right now. It's not something that you're just jumping headfirst into to start doing. And then I'm also seeing someone who wants to just simply keep their options open because they don't want to make the wrong decision. Someone who understands that they have options, they have other things that they could do, other people that they could see, and they don't want to restrict themselves to just this one opportunity and just jump the gun, because Paltu could feel like they've done that before, they've been there, done that. This is someone who is certainly aged with experience. Whether you're old or young or not, you're very experienced. Like if you're young, like early 20s, then I would say you dated a lot in high school. If that's not your story and you are your early 20s, go ahead and choose another pal, because I don't feel like this is for you. Because this is literally someone who has like a lot of experience under their belt, or they're just aged, like they're older, like the older crowd and things like that. And you have a certain prerogative, you have a certain way that you want to go. So yeah, so it's like this person, they're gonna really have to fit that narrative, and if they're not fitting that narrative, then their chances with you are slim to none. All right, so that is what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, and this is also someone who you want peace. All right, this is like about your peace, like peace of mind. You don't want to go back and forth with nobody, argue with nobody. You don't want to you know, share the freaking cover on the bed. Like, you know, you're like, you know what, go to your own apartment and lay in your own bed, because I want to stretch out. Okay, it's like you are being that selfish. Like it's that serious, it's that petty. Like when you go to your refrigerator, you want to be able to pour you a glass of orange juice. Like you don't want to be pissed off because somebody drank all the orange juice and it wasn't you. Like it's just like little things like that. Like you prefer living alone. You're like, if we're gonna be together, you gotta get your own room, babe. If we're gonna be together, I don't know, like I need elbow space, I need elbow room. Like I'm too old for the clingy shit. Like someone is like just not feeling like the whole I want to be with you, like lovey-dovey. Like, they don't want nobody clingy. So I'm seeing that this person will be willing to adjust to that lifestyle. They do understand that. I feel like your next relationship is going to be someone in your age bracket, someone who certainly understands your needs and wants, and they are in alignment with that themselves. I don't see you making room for this person as far as like compromising, because you're not willing to compromise, pal, too. But it's crazy because it's like you have so much duality as well, because you're still nice, like you're still very kind and polite to this person. You still give a lot of love to them. You might give them gifts, you know, your love language might be a little different, but when you ask for your space, that's exactly what you want, your space. And you don't want to have to compromise on having space in a relationship, like, period. Like, there's just so many deal breakers that this person is gonna have to like understand and wrap their head around and adjust to when it comes to you, pal, too, because like you're not playing around. Like, so many people don't believe in boundaries and stuff like that because they feel like if you really love someone, you're willing to compromise, which if you're at like a certain point in your life, that is very true. But like for pal 2, you're like, I'm too grown, I'm too old. You know, I know what I want. I know exactly what it is I want. And it's either like you fit this mold of what I want or you gotta go, okay? And there's no changing pal 2, okay? So your next relationship, like, this person isn't gonna try to change you. They're just gonna get with your program. They're gonna be happy to be there. They're gonna be happy that you allow them to come visit you every other Wednesday, all right? Or you get to go out on a date every other Saturday. But, you know, the other Saturdays, you rather be alone with your feet up watching soap operas, okay? You want to enjoy your retirement, all right? Like, it's like something about your life that you want to enjoy alone because someone's tired, and someone you know, it would be nice to have someone regularly who checks up on them and cares about them. Having a significant other is certainly not a burden, but you know that it could sometimes turn into that, and that is what pal 2 is avoiding. Someone I hear is an avoidant, so someone is definitely having like an avoidant personality type here. But that's what I got for you, pal 2. I truly hope that resonated on your next relationship. That was mostly like just what you want out of a relationship. I'm seeing you being very clear about that. But thank you so much for coming this far with me, if you have, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi, pal 3. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know all about pal 3's next relationship. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages on pal 3's next relationship. Everyone who chose this photo, thank you. So we have the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is going to be very mentally stable, physically stable. This is going to be someone who works out a lot. Is someone who is financially stable, okay? This is going to be someone who has a lot of friends as well. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who values money. This person values image and perception, so they're going to look really, really good, okay? And they're gonna want you to look really, really good as well. This is someone like the type of person who gets invited to parties, so they're gonna want to go out with you a lot. Like, this is sort of person, like, they have group chats and they're homies, like they plan trips together, sort of stuff. So you're gonna be going on like a lot of excursions, a lot of adventures with this person. They're very active in their own life, and they're gonna want to like drag you into that as well. And it's not even like on a superficial stuff or like for an image or nothing like that. This person just overall just likes having fun. So we have the Moon here. Okay, this person likes to have fun. This person likes to be sociable, and they love to get to the money. Okay, this person truly prioritizes money and stability and routine. They're very committal because they prefer to just go home to one person. They don't like sloppiness of like having multiple people and their hands in multiple cookie jars and having to keep up with all their women or all their men and have a roster and things like that. This person prefers to just have one solid relationship where it's a strong foundation. Y'all are both honest, y'all are both transparent, okay, with each other, straightforward on what y'all want. It's not no games to be played or none of that, okay? Because this person's like, a majority of my time I like to go make some money, okay? I like to start things, I like to be on a routine, I like to watch things grow, and this relationship is literally going to be no different. They are certainly someone as well who they're going to want you to just jump into it with a lot of trust. They want you to, oh my gosh, now I hear it's all state stand. Are you in good hands? This person wants you to understand you're in good hands. Like when you're with them, you don't have to pull your wallet out. You don't have to worry about fronting the bill. You don't have to worry about like getting your bills paid or none of that. Like this person, like they are so serious. Like that's one thing they don't play about is their stability. All right, so they want to know like you're gonna be in good hands with them on all levels, spiritually, emotionally. They're gonna be very straightforward about their feelings with you. They don't believe in cheating, and they don't also like have time or room to cheat either, because this is the sort of person, like they want a relationship. Like if they didn't want a relationship, if they didn't want to be loyal and faithful in a relationship, that's what they would say. They're very honest. Like, and if they are arrogant or vain, they're very upfront about that too. Like they're upfront about their flaws just as much as they're upfront about their pros. And they're not afraid to be flawed. They're not afraid to be transparent about the things. Like they know who they are. Okay, this is the sort of person that you are going to be walking into a relationship with, and you're going to deeply trust that because like they have such a deep understanding, they're so grounded. This could certainly be an earth sign as well. There's going to be like so much mental stability that you're going to have. The reassurance that this person is going to give you in this relationship is going to be like no other relationship you've ever encountered, because this is someone who's very arrogant. I can't lie, but it's a good sort of arrogance because they're sure of themselves, and like they're sure of what they want to do. Like they're not liars, you know, they're not like scammers or nothing like that. Like they live an honest life, and they live a very like realistic life. Like they don't like being lied to, so they try not to lie to people. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing that y'all are the more artsy type. Y'all are the more impulsive, sort of like opposites are attracting here, because you are seeing is just gonna dive directly into this relationship with this person, but you're diving directly into stability and mental reassurance. Like it's like no confusion. Okay, so you are the romantic type. You're the idealist in this relationship. You are the type, you feel like the stars collided and aligned and together the day that y'all met. This person, they are like gonna feel deeply for you, but they're just not like an emotional person or spiritual person in that way. So they're gonna just think like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense for us to be together. You know, we both like the same things, we both have the same values or whatever. Like, you know, like they're more logical about their approach to this relationship, where it's like you're more like, like we were meant to be, like, you know. And you know, that's perfectly fine for this person too. Like they think that it's gonna be so cute that like you're spiritual like that, and you believe in that sort of like star seed stuff. But like for them, they're like, if it don't make money, it doesn't make sense. Like they are logical. I'm getting heavy Taurus here. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Yes, in the face of conflict, when this person is going to be the one who deals with the conflict in the relationship. You know what, you know, like you on the other hand, you might like literally just be someone who like you just don't like, you possibly don't handle conflict well, or you prefer to just be non-confrontational as possible. This person loves to take conflict head on because they're a very headstrong person, and they prefer to deal with things right then and there so that it doesn't come back later and like bite them in the ass. Like they want to know exactly with what they're dealing with. They don't like to avoid conflict whatsoever because they like I said, like they don't want it to come back up later. So it's gonna be, you're certainly gonna be like in your soft girl era, like when they say like, oh, I'm in my feminine era, my soft girl era. Like this is pile 3, because this person, it's not even that they're not gonna necessarily let you deal with conflict, but they got it. Like they got it. Like you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, now I hear now I hear that T.I. song, what's that song, my chick can have whatever she want, it ain't tricking if you got it. But you know, that song was about like, you know, giving money or buying like your significant other things. This person might certainly shower you with gifts, but I'm getting heavily like, I got it. Like they're gonna say like, oh, I got it, don't worry about it. Like they're gonna say that a lot. Because they're like, as long as I'm good, like you're good, okay? And they're really gonna really take care of you on deep levels. Yeah, so this person's love language is going to be gifts. Like, what is it called? Yeah, they're gonna give you like a lot of like gifts. They're gonna do like a lot of acts of services as well. Because that's just how they are. Because like they're handling business in life and making sure that y'all have like a solid foundation. Obviously, you know, materialistically, but also just foundationally, like making sure that y'all are building something very structural. Because like I said, they like to see things grow, and they don't just like lollygag. Like they don't do things for nothing. So like they're very strategic with their interactions with you. And that is just like how they prefer to just go about life. All right, this person, they like, you could believe in like the theoretically like manifestation. This person is like literally a manifester, but they would not call it that because they're very realistic. Like, you know, they're not like the dream like sort of person. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this relationship, I feel like it's gonna have like a lot of longevity. They say that, you know, the knights move slow. I'm not even getting that y'all are gonna move slow, because you're gonna dive directly into the situation with this person with a lot of fire and a lot of passion that I'm seeing that you're gonna have for this person. I'm seeing you head directly into the situation because you see nothing but success all around them. So it's like, why not, you know? But I'm just seeing a lot of longevity. This person knows how to move steady. This person knows how to be consistent and be a constant energy in your life, and that's exactly what they're gonna be. So you're gonna like, yeah, this is gonna be like straight up your person. You're gonna be with this person for a really long time, and they're not gonna be the sort of person to get tired of you. You're this it's like, it's things are gonna be consistent between y'all for a really long time, because they know that like slow and steady wins the race. That is their mentality, and they're gonna really like your energy a lot, because you have a lot of attributes to you that they don't necessarily possess, like your impulsivity and your ability to just jump head first and have faith into things and be idealistic and not overthink things and just live life. They're gonna enjoy those attributes that you contribute around them. So that is what I'm seeing here for y'all, Pal 3. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. I truly hope they resonated, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.